thought I'd show you a spot where I'm at right now. I'm walking Phoebe, and it's a place I very rarely come down to. I'll just do the pan of the camera. But it's a really, really beautiful little spot. Look at that pastoral scene with that little pony in it. That tree there that's been clumped off, it was a really splendid second tree which matched the one there. But it fell in the storm a couple of years ago. But even without that, it's still pretty beautiful. As you can see, there's a little stream down the bottom here. Bridge. Late Victorian, I guess, something like that. You get gorgeous light down here, you know. It's lovely at the moment, but sometimes the light is just perfectly dappled. It's a real beauty spot. I'm showing this partly because I haven't been down here for ages and I've never made a video down here. So I'm showing it for that reason. But also because it's a beauty spot and I want to think about beauty a bit. Let me just put the camera towards that patch of light which is so attractive. It's like a Graham Sutherland painting. It's such a interesting topic, beauty. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. Partly I won't make the video now, I'm just thinking about things I would want to put into a future set of videos. Partly I'm interested in this, well, just standards of beauty in other people. You know, what do we mean when we say someone's beautiful? Because I think it's complex, that. And I think particularly for young people, I've got my two lads, 18-year-old boys, you know, and the impressions that they're building up of what constitutes the beautiful. You know, I would want to find ways to make that a bit more of an interesting understanding than it is right now. I'm also interested, of course, in the origins of beauty, evolutionary origins. There's quite a lot been written about that. I've read quite a lot about that. There's something interesting there. I'm also interested in it in relation to glamour, you know, because glamour and beauty aren't the same thing, are they? I used to know someone who was, she was an artist, but she funded her arts practice by being a glamour model, photographer, glamour model, which basically means, you know, somebody pays you 60 quid an hour to get dressed up in funny clothes or to have no clothes on at all, while they take pictures of you, and sometimes they've even got film in the cameras, I believe. But glamour is not the same as beauty, that's something quite different. So I'm interested in that. I'm interested in the beauty of individuals, of people, you know, and why it is that standards of beauty that you find in beauty magazines are so different to the experience of a beautiful face, you know, a beautiful old face or a beautiful used face in some way, a beautiful face, you know, on a oh, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, interesting, beautiful faces, but also beautiful landscapes and why this is a beauty spot and some other places that aren't beauty spots. And how beauty spots on beauty of all kind can be transformed as soon as it's fixed in film or fixed on a camera somewhere, you know, and how that does something different to the experience of beauty. A lot of really beautiful photographs are photographs of places that are not beautiful. And beauty in the universe. Beauty in the universe. I guess I'm sort of thinking here of Andromeda's Wakes video, Gary's response to that, and Professor Anton's response to that. About beauty in the universe, and you know, whether that is beauty we're looking at, whether that's glamour, and what that, you know, how the difference of those things can be played out, you know, and whether there is such a thing as beauty other than in the eye, brain, gonads of the beholder. I think a lot of things are very beautiful, but I know I've just got probably too much endorphin going through my system. And about education for beauty, not education in the formal sense, but I mean how people can be coached into experiencing beauty. Is that a good thing? And coached out of experiencing beauty. Sometimes finding things beautiful is immobilizing, and it's good to find ways to be more critical of that. But sometimes it's good to be able to look at things that are not easy to find beautiful, and then find ways to see beauty in them and experience beauty going off them. So I'm interested in all that. So I might be doing some videos about beauty if you're interested. Join me please on this walk through the beautiful landscape of the mind. Beautiful Mind, isn't that a great idea? I think it's a film, probably a book. Beautiful Mind. I can't believe that any animal has the concept of a beautiful mind. I do think they probably have the experience of beauty. For Phoebe, that probably involves something running away and then being caught and dying in her jaws. I think that's what Phoebe experiences as some kind of savage beauty. I don't think she says, that dog over there has got a really beautiful mind. Whereas we seem to be able to do that. So yeah, that's that. That's what I'm going to be talking about, I think.